God damn it. Okay, it works. Perfect. So let's see if we can quickly announce it. There be the channel. Zoo. Fishing stream. Live stream is live. Most wonderful. And we share that. And now it's time for the main event. Gonna sit and fish all day. I mean, I really should find a spot where I can sit more relaxed. But I mean, oh, I need to access the sorter. And I need to open the chat so I can actually see if people are here. Oops. There we go. Oh, a fish! Oh, I didn't catch it. I'm a loser. I need fish. I need all of the fish. First I need to sort my items. Luckily the super sorter, I don't know why I put super in front of everything. It's not very super. But it's very nice. So in theory that should be everything I need to sort. I don't need the torches on me. I would like to see, do I have glowstone being sorted or do I need to check my chests? Because the area where I fish, a lot of drowns spawn. And I have a suspicion if I just light it up a bit, I will get rid of that problem entirely. Which would be so nice. To finally just have no drowned. But I don't think I have it sorted, unfortunately. So that's life, unless I have it up here. Oh, I do! Very nice. I don't have a lot of it, but I think I have enough glowstone to at least get rid of some of the drowned. If I can get rid of some of them. Also, I really like watching this after a mining trip. Just seeing all the various things go down on the honey. I do like it. I wish there was a way, just some block or some interaction where you could silence certain redstone mechanisms. That would be so nice, but I think the play here is just to add just a few. And the reason I'm adding glowstone is that drown don't spawn in light levels. So the whole concept is, if I add a few glowstone, maybe I will be bothered a tiny bit less. I'm not hallucinating enough to believe it will fix anything. I just don't have the time to light it up properly. And I would probably need some almost resource pack to check it. What's that? I heard a sound. Oh, it's the weird nautiluses. Hello, Vanria. It is nice to see you. So I've expanded fishing a lot here in the idle SMP. I've been working very much on making a big fishing update. And we have like 130 fish kinds now, and I think it's so nice. Okay, I want a tiny bit more coverage on this side. And I'm probably gonna start drowning. That's a minor detail. It's worth the sacrifice. This will make me able to stand and fish for ages. The idea is then I don't have to sundance, I can just brainlessly fish. I also think it looks so nice underwater when you have a few glowstone lighting it up. It just looks amazing. I really like that look actually. But now I must fish. And there is the commands are EMF, and there's a journal of all the kinds. So I can see which of the common fish I've caught. And you can see there are a few fish that I've not discovered. One common fish that I have not discovered. And then I can go under Epic and see what I haven't discovered and what I have discovered. So I'm still missing a lot of fish in my journal. I mean, I think just in general pickles, they kind of weird me out. So I've never liked those. But the real problem is that you can see Sealy got a legendary Bloweye. And that Bloweye, that means he is above me on the leaderboards. And I can't have that. So I need to non-stop fish until I fix that. That's pretty much the plan. I'll just sit and fish. And when I'm done fishing, I'll fish some more. So you can expect quality fishing. Just entirely just I'm really good at this whole streaming entertainment business. I just fish. I made the fishy... Exactly. I mean, someone has to beta test them. There are some really funny ones. There's some ones where if you fish them up, you just die. Literally. And that's kind of funny. But I've never had it happen because it was bugged, actually. But in theory, when you fish them, they just kill you. And one of them spawns like 20 creepers around you. There's a lot of different fish. But currently we're only getting the common ones. But then I can do EMF, sell all. And boom, I sold 5 fish for $33. It's about... I mean, even with common fish, you are making quite a bit of money. And yeah, if you want to relax ever, I mean, this is so relaxing. We're having a snowstorm here where I live, and it sucks because I just bought a new bike and I'm unable to test it safely. So I haven't. I'm holding off on it. But it's yet another electric bike, and it's a really nice one. With a huge battery, so like 120 kilometers range. Ooh, an ironfish. I believe that one does nothing. So it's just selling it and gives a bit more. Exactly, and I think I don't like that, because then I'm at the mercy of drivers. I don't trust that. But if you're just driving on the bike roads, especially if there's nobody else around, which there usually isn't, then it's really peaceful. Except the cars. I will admit, the constant car noise is not very peaceful. But at least we have regulations in Denmark, so it's not loud. It's at most just annoying. And I can take annoying. But then I use these Sennheiser wireless earbuds. I think they're called Sennheiser Sports. And they have these small wings at the top. And that means they don't fall out of your ears. And then you can really just be in your own world. I mean... You're just doing physical exercise. So, I mean, they are still tough, but they're a lot more mild than what they could be. Also, I suspect something is bugged, because I am receiving raw code. Let me just look into the config. I'm just very curious. If I misconfigured it, and it's not picking up one of my fish, or if I actually added raw code by an accident. Oh, I think I can check the journal, actually. Let's see, is raw cod one of them? Did I actually add that? Don't see it yet. No, I didn't. But I did add so fish can give you fish. So it might be that one of the fish is giving me fish. But it seems unlikely. Let's just check the background here. I feel like it's worth it. So the whole reason... Oh, I was hoping this would work. So the whole reason I went on John Idle is I wanted it to display at the top of Idle ones, and... Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, I wanted it to display at the top of Idle ones that, hey, it's streaming. That was sort of my hope. But it doesn't seem like it is. Which is very annoying. Ah, is it because I have streamer mode on? Should... Oh, I forgot to add the connection. This is my fault all along. I've just not done what I should. Ah, typical. Okay. Now, in theory, I have actually added the connection to John Idle. Because my hope is then John Idle will show that I'm streaming. And we might be able to get in some people. Also, hello, Wussen Branus. I appreciate you being here. We're doing a really fishing stream. It's very fishy content, so you might want to keep your eyes out. Wouldn't want me swimming away. How do I edit? I feel like it should work. Do I need to refresh my Discord? Discord display when streaming? Because I don't want to ping people. would, but you... Oh, it displays! That totally works. You should get online and fish. It's so nice. And now I've made this little spot with some glowstone, so we are safe. I don't know for certain if it works forever. Also, I really revamped spawn. I gotta show you guys. Look at this. You spawn in, and I'll walk you through my thoughts here. So, of course, we have the Idle Ones poster. You cannot move that. I want it forever. It's so iconic with Isu on her castle looking out into the... Yeah, back then it was a village almost. There wasn't that much builds. There wasn't my sorter. It's a very early picture of the server. But you can still see I had my bamboo farm and sugarcane farm. And then we have the little support sign. And I've made this text with the prefix very small. Because it's not the main point. It's just, hey, you can support Idle Ones if you want. You're packing your bag. Okay, I see. But then the next point of spawn, since I'm guessing if you're new, you're gonna take a look around. And then you can really begin to see the world from above. And I feel like this view, there's nothing like it. Like, this is just very special, in my opinion, where you can see the view and you can see so many things. You can also jump out here. And then we have the whole NPC concept. And the concept is that if you right-click them, they give you some advice. In this case, I've implemented an RTP. I can just show you. So now I do a random teleport. It does some fancy sounds. And then it finds me a spot to teleport me to. So it's a really, really good way to get away from spawn and find some new places. And yeah, so the idea is I would have more NPCs. This one is the generic server guide. And then I would have sort of, you can imagine I would have a fishing NPC for the fishing stuff. And then I've begun implementing 2 crates. One of them is for fishing, one of them is for quests. The fishing one is actually done and there's a few fishing rods and fun stuff in it. The one for crates is not, it's very much just a test crate. But they do inferior work. And then finally I've made this of paint, so you can't see the paintings through it. It's really fun. And then if you go up here, you have enchanting. Because I feel like one of the big issues is that nobody can find the enchanting tables. Now they can. And yeah, I really like the new spawn actually. Back to fishing, the way more important things. I think it's nighttime now. So I'll see if any drown do spawn. If I need to add more glowstone. I think this should be a nice amount. Yeah, so I also did one more thing I can show you in free cam. So you can see the spawn platform. It was sort of just hanging above Isu's castle. So I tried to make this little rocket under it. As if it's actually propelling itself upwards. I don't know if it works, but I had a lot of fun with it. I have no clue if it works, but I tried. I'm not a builder, I will admit. But it's the thought that counts. And yeah, the leaderboard race is on. Because someone is above me on the leaderboards. I'll show you. It's so EMF top. Oh, it's so evil of him to catch the legendary Blohai. Yeah, I feel like the rocket, it's so cool. I really like the rocket. Also, I really like painting. Because you get to put on these suits and be all fancy painter-like. I kind of like it. Oh, I got a bonefish. Cool. Okay, I like it. Yeah, so I've also added netherite fish and so on. So if you catch the legendary ones, you can get netherite actually. It ends on Sunday, unfortunately. Ooh, this is the fish I was missing. I thought it didn't. Well, that's really good timing. So this fish is very special. You can technically sell it accidentally. I tried to prevent it. I don't know if I did. I'm not going to test it. But if you right click. Well, that's not very good. So what was meant to happen is that you get a key to actually open the chest at spawn. What happened was that I definitely didn't. But we can give myself a key just to simulate what would happen. So the idea is that it would give a fishing key. And it would do that. I don't know why it didn't work. That's a bit of a mystery to me. I'll have to research that. But I don't want to do that now, to be honest. I just want to fish. So what I can advise people is just to keep them until I fixed it. So I will just... Yeah, I don't need to tell anyone. No one's online. But if I go to spawn, then you can see I can actually open this chest with the key. Oh. Well, it's meant to be linked. Excuse me. Totally. I'm an amateur at this, I swear. I've never tried to do all of this monetizing thing. Ah. It's an invalid key. Well, let's configure a key. So this is how this garbage plugin works. I really, really don't like it. But it does... But it... What? So why is this invalid? I feel like it's pretty valid. So I cannot link it. Okay, in that case I guess I have to delete the key. And then finally I can try to add it again. I don't know why it's not valid. We'll just do... Key... Can I not? Hello. Ah, here's the display name. So we do the blop blop key. Display. Oh, we need to cancel. We need to remove all of the existing lore and then open fishing crate at /spawn. Okay. So in theory I can... Oh, I can't link it to the crate. Did I break the crate? Now I'm very curious. I have no clue how this works. Link key required. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that this doesn't work. And something's bugged. I could actually try rejoining. You have a point. It's actually a good idea. I figure why not? It's worth a try. So let's see. So we have the fishing crate and we go to the keys. This... Ah, okay. I was looking at the wrong one. So let's unlink the key and then link the blop blop. Yes! You're a genius, One. That worked. Okay, so in theory I can open it now. You need the... Ah, okay, this is the wrong key, of course. Well, let's trash that and give me the right key this time. Oh yeah, I called it something else. I called it blop blop. No, it has no identifier. Okay, so you're meant to receive a key. And I should just copy this command. And then finally you can open it. And you got a reward. So cool. So that took a while. But it's meant to be just a fluid experience. You just open the mystery box and you get the key. In theory. I'll just see if I can open it in the background. All sneaky like. No one will notice. Where's the plugin? Oh yeah, it's the fish that was broken. The crate works now. We know the crate works. So the issue is definitely the fish. And I feel like I can fix that. If we just look into the fish quickly. I have scrolled down. So let's look at the command. I feel like the reason it didn't work is because... Well, let's copy this first. I think it's because... I mean, the syntax looks right. Let's open the wiki. So this is how it feels to work with any plugin, unfortunately. They are all very hard to link together. And I wouldn't worry. The leaderboard is entirely log-based. The only way you can really lose is if someone gets a max fish. No one is near it. But unfortunately... Oh, no, it has an example file. Let me just look into the example. Just want to know if there is any way to do this. Rarity example. Is there any player? So unfortunately what I need to do is I need a way to target the player. And I have the wiki open now, which is garbage, but I mean, that's life. And they don't have a lot of sort of GUI click actions. No IP configs, that's what I'm wanting. Let's see. Wow, so we could actually make Vein Miner a fishable enchant and remove it by default. Could be kind of cool, but that forces people to fish. Let's see. I just want some way to mention the player. If I can mention the player, we are good. Reward types. Ah, I found it. Okay, so the whole issue was that I had the player. I used the normal placeholders for the player, but they use curly brackets for the player. So now, if we reload the plugin, admin reload, voila, it should be fixed, which means we can go back to the main content, which I'm sure you guys have really been missing, just fishing. And hopefully I can catch one again. They are decently rare, even though I've made them common, but there's so many other common fish that you don't meet them that often. So did we catch an eel? It was so fun. We did. You can see big biceps on that one. It's a reference to eel. I mean, I have my fun sometimes. And then we have the baby shark. No, that's not the right meme. You get the point. So I've tried to make some... I think the shadow is really funky. I tried to make some fun little fish here and there. In this case, we can just do EMF sell all. And we've sold our fish. It's that easy. That's a big eel. How much does that sell for? Yeah, 12. That's really good. I mean, that's a 10th of diamond. Of course, you can mine diamonds quite fast. But still, I mean, it's nice to just be able to fish instead. People could realistically fish up Netherite. If you fish all day, you can get diamonds, you can get Netherite. You can get Nether stars even. So, the Bongo Kitty, it interacts with the stream. So if I get a follow, it celebrates it. But even more funny is I should actually bind it. But you can see when I move back and forth. Yeah, my cat has a very cute meow. But I don't think I have any videos of it. I mean, I do, but I don't know. Usually I meow back. I could, of course, expose that. Let's see. Because one part of the Bongo Cat, if I can figure out how to do this. Where's my extensions? Where is it? Ah, okay, it's collapsed. There we go. So the Bongo Cat, I have it bound to S and W. But I figure right now, also I can switch the Bongo Cat to a more fun one. I'll have you know, I'm paying 27 euro a month for this Bongo Cat. And it's totally worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. I've just switched to the multi-stream chat because I'm actually streaming on 3 platforms. It sounds a bit insane, and it is. So I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time. Just in the hope that people see, oh, it's a small SMP. Let me join it. That's the sort of hope. That's what keeps me going. No, I'm kidding. You guys keep me going. Let's see. Oh, I can only do keyboard actions. But technically speaking, I could bind more actions to it. But it's fun at least. Yeah, and I don't know if multi-streaming is gonna be worth it. It does cost a lot because you need the Streamlabs Ultra. And that costs a lot. But one thing I can do now that I have it, I will show you this. This is so cool. So I can take the stream and... Oh, what's the button? I think it's this one. Yes. And now I can draw on the stream. I don't know why I would, but I can. And write hello. Most wonderful. That's how we stream now. I'll sit and draw every single fish I catch. What can I say? Oh, I caught a junked fishing rod. Well, let's draw it. I'm really drawing here. So we have the fishing rod. I think it's like this. Yeah, that feels good enough. Are you enjoying the stream now? I think it's really improving it. I'm guessing you're at work and only having audio. Oh, that's difficult to draw. It's just a circle. And then it has... I think it has a few fins on it. Scales? I don't know. Now it's drawn. I'll just draw every fish. I'm sure I can draw. As soon as I catch a real fish. What did I catch? A message in a bottle. Help! I'm stuck on an island from 1987. Well, the bottle is slightly more difficult to draw. I think it goes... Well, that didn't go well, but... Perfect. That's a bottle. I don't know how to draw a raccoon. So the thing is, I have aphantasia, which means when I close my eyes, it's just dark. I can't imagine things. And that makes drawing very difficult. I don't know how a raccoon looks. I would have to look at it. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. That's a tropical fish. So I think it has the whole fin structure. And then it goes out. This is looking like something else, but that's a minor detail. So... close enough. That's a clownfish. Then we really draw the clown stuff. I think it goes like this. And then it has an eye. Perfect. Now we're really fishing. It's a Spanish. Nah, that looks like a clownfish. No point to draw it. But I do like that I can just annotate on my stream. And then I can just clear it. So, that works pretty well. I kind of like that. I just find it to be a useful feature. But the only other feature I like is when I move back and forth, the bongo cat. I figured back and forth would be the nice buttons. And just wave. So in my opinion, that's worth everything. Definitely. I do not regret paying for that. No, but it's the multi-streaming that I'm technically paying for, but... Also, I really like the whole... So every single item tracks your stats. This one accidentally tracks my fishing twice, but... That's a minor detail, but you can see all of them. For example, my sword tracks how much damage it's done, how many mob kills, how many critical hits. The same with my whole melon breaker, where it also tracks blocks, of course. So you can really begin to see what you're using. And sharing it in the chat, of course, also. It's more fun. Oh, I forgot. I left all of my diamonds in the shulker box. For my little mining trip. I did some literal off-cam mining. As I didn't film it. I'll go deposit that. That also means I can use the last firework. I can just do EMF sell all. And then we just drag all of this into our inventory. And finally we can deposit it all. Just by, yeah. I really wish I had made more space for the super sorter sometimes. Means I could have done more stuff, such as automatically smelting some stuff. You can see it's so satisfying. You can imagine after a long mining trip just watching all of the stuff you caught. Well, not caught. I'm too fishing right now. Just watching all of the things you mined for. Just falling down. I mean, that's just satisfying, in my opinion. It really is. Unfortunately, it's a lot of redstone right now. It's nicer when it mixes it up. Oh well, back to fishing. Can't afford these breaks. I gotta be number one. Gotta catch them all. So I've caught every single common fish. Unfortunately, there's no advancement for it, but I don't need the recognition. Because I can open journal and I can see there are no uncaught fish for the common ones. So that's really nice. I like that. You just see all of them. But unfortunately, the common ones are everything I've caught all of. I'm not even close to any of the other stuff. And I think I just added 20 more rare. If I recall. Yeah, there's so many rare now. But I've caught a few of them. And then you can see how many times you caught them. And the largest and the smallest. That's quite nice. And the date where you caught them. Oh well, where you found them the first time. Because technically I could make it so each fish has its own biome. I just haven't done so. But I could. And I'm finding normal fishing loot as well, so found a lily pad. That's nice. I got the koi carp. Yeah, I've been wanting to make some quests actually. Sounds a bit weird, but I think it would go really well. Just see, I got a ping, I think. It was just about my cat being cute. That's perfect. Yeah, I really want to add bosses as well, and I want to add instance dungeons. The problem is just we don't have that many people playing, so it's kind of this double-edged sword, where it doesn't make sense for me to add all of this grand content, but if I edit it, it might result in more people playing. But I think we have a nice thing going anyway, so I'm hoping it just grows naturally. I really like the water shadows that the shader adds. Makes everything look so 3D. It's a bit trippy sometimes. At least in my opinion. I should make the chat box smaller in game. I feel like that translates nicer to stream. Hello, Sandy. Welcome to the fishing stream. I am fishing. Exactly. So that's the whole scheme. So I've begun streaming on John Idle, and then I put it on top of Idle once. That way I'm not pinging people, but I am causing some attention. Because, oh, there's suddenly a person at the top, and they're streaming. Surely people want to check it out. Yes. Have a very nice trip to paint the house. That sounds fun. I've only gotten to paint stuff once, and regrettably I didn't like it then, but I think in retrospective I liked it more than I thought. It's quite fun. It creates memories. Just painting stuff. I think I painted my name into one of the walls. Don't tell them that. But I mean, it's fun. I like to save some of my junk here. All of these boots I like to save. I don't know why, but I definitely do. I was considering adding a sandfish named Sandy. I don't know, we still could add that. I just feel like it's a bit... is it good enough? Do I need a better reference? I don't know. I also, just for 1 second, considered if I should just have people submit fish. But I feel like I've tried to get people to submit them and... Oh, I got a crate! I'm afraid I've made them too common. I don't mind. So in theory, once I right click, I'll get a chest key. No, where's my key? I swear I fixed it. Why didn't it work? No. Okay, so it did not work. I'm just checking the syntax because I still have the wiki open. Okay, I can see the issue. I'm putting one too many slash. At least it's only affecting me because I can just give me the keys that it's scamming me for. And then it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm meant to receive this block key. And then I go to spawn and I open the crate. Oh, 2 diamonds this time. I'm getting rich. I'm telling you. People are sleeping on fishing. Fishing is where it's at. I do really think it's fun to have these crates. I'm hoping people won't just sell them and they will realize they need to right click. Who knows? I think lily pads are kind of valuable. The raw salmon I don't need, and the bucket I do not need. The rest I do need. You go now. No charger. Sandy out. Indeed. Indeed. That's all fine. I will, anyways, be fishing. Sandy or not. I am so happy we placed those glowstone. Usually every single time it turned night, I had to do the day dance before, because there was so many drowned would spawn. Also, I ordered a pizza a bit earlier. Bit of a cheat meal, but alas, I really needed it, I think. Because we have a snowstorm currently and I don't want to go outside. It's full of snow and it's cold. I mean, it's -4 degrees. I don't know why we use degrees though. Because they just describe how it feels for water, not humans. The water feels -4, but I feel -10. Nah, I'm usually quite warm. But recently we had the real feel of -15. And that was really, wow. I really like the people that invented this real feel. It's kind of fun. It's a very human measurement. It's just a shame it's trademarked. That means everyone has to make their own terms. Just like shade feels, how it feels in the shade. And that's also really genius, but it's again trademarked. But I think real feel and shade feel is on the same platform. It's kind of sick that they got both. I mean, that's talent. If I've ever seen it. Oop. Black carp. Maybe big black carp, actually. I must say. With 145 centimeters. It's human sized. It's perfect. It's about 5 foot. In American measurements. It wouldn't be fun if I said centimeters because it already is. In centimeters, the proper unit. And they call theirs freedom units. No, let me tell you, mine are freedom units. Because I decree so. This music is so weird. Whatever background music I found. I should switch it. So the whole idea was that it's lo-fi Pokemon music. I was thinking it would be nice. I'm not certain anymore. Let's try this. No, there's a drowned. No. Does he have a fishing rod? He does. Go away. So I think he spawned over here, but I don't have any glowstone on me anymore. Oh well. I will survive a few drowned. Just really hoping I don't need to sleep in-game. In real life, recently, I feel like I've been having some trouble sleeping. Not because anything is wrong, just my body doesn't want to sleep. And I think it's my own fault for drinking energy drinks midday. It's a bit stupid of me. But I mean, can you blame me? They are so good. And bad at the same time. So I feel like energy drinks they're really the last thing I've left. That it's difficult to give up. I know coffee is more healthy and I should probably switch, but just having this stupid beverage you have to wait for to cool down just for it to taste awful every morning, it just doesn't hit with me. Whilst an energy drink, I mean, it's cold, it's ready for you to drink, it's nice. I really like it. I should save this. So I think for me, energy drinks, they're kind of tough to give up, actually. Just a bit. I think long term I should give them up, but I do drink them sugar free at least, so it could be so much worse. So that's at least something. I really like the castle. I feel like he should have built it a bit more that way. Should block the sun. No, it's a nice position. I haven't gotten any non-common fish in quite a while. But I'm really hoping I get one more one more crate fish, because I want to see it work. I'm also kind of thinking about adding vote keys, and I don't want to, but at the same time we kind of need votes to actually get people in. But at the same time, I don't really mind growing very slowly, because I feel like that's the proper community way. Just slowly grow and be a tight-knit community. I feel like in Idle once we grew the whole community too fast. I mean, it worked out, but it went very fast. Got a bow with power 4. I mean, that's kind of awesome. I'll keep that. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping for some rare fish and so on, so I can really test them. I might adjust the rarities. I don't know. I mean, I also feel like it's fine. Rare should be rare. So long term is probably fine. It's only a bit of torture. And save my soggy boots. And normal pufferfish. And some raw cod. Oh, that's also a normal fish. Oop. I'm catching them all. Slowly, but definitely surely. I give a jump, that's gonna help me. Beautiful colors. You can imagine the koi colors, because I cannot be asked to make a texture pack and retexture stuff. You can actually, so there's a lot of plugins, they support custom IDs, and then you can make proper 3D models and everything in Minecraft. You can make dragons in vanilla if you really want to. And I kind of do, but at the same time it's just a lot of work. But there are libraries where people share them for free. Or paid. Mostly paid. Makes sense, I mean, it's art. They took time to make it. Okay. So this time doesn't work. Why? Why must you talk? Ooh, okay. I actually got a valid error this time. So I got this error. That there is no key with the identifier key thing, but if I try the command... Oh, I forgot a 6 on it. Okay, that's actually entirely my fault. I just genuinely used the wrong command. Well, let's give myself the key and fix the command. Okay, this time it's really promising because I got an error this time. The other times it just got nothing. And I just need to catch one more, and then... I mean, in theory, it's working, and then I can bundle up the keys and sell a lot, use a lot of them at once. Okay. I really want another mysterious box. I feel like they're just rare enough. Well, I don't see them that often, but I do see them, and they can give some quite fun stuff. Now we got a wet sock. I should save those. Just saving all the junk. That's what we do. It's so relaxing to just sit fish. Just fish. Not much to think about. I also tried to make my base a bit better, where I wrote Mirazin and added the honey mechanism. I feel like that was a good choice. It is? Oh, that's a good idea. I like the idea. For me, I've never actually celebrated Valentine's Day. Mostly because I don't have anyone. And then the day doesn't mean much. But it does mean that people sell chocolate. And I do like chocolate. I will admit, chocolate is very nice. But I don't think I'm getting any. But I recently, so I don't know if you're into cheese, but I recently found this cheese and it's called aged Havarti. I'll just write it. And it's so good. It has so much taste to it. You should. I bought some flowers recently. I think I've killed them by now. But I mean, the idea was there. Not that I could keep them alive. It was doomed from the start. They're called orchidees in Danish, and they're just some pretty flowers, but I'm not really that good at keeping flowers alive, I feel like. It requires too much trying. You have to actually put in effort. So I am quite certain they are not alive anymore. Haven't checked on them. That probably tells you everything you need to know. The blop blop. But yeah, the last 500 fish I fished, I feel like my luck was a lot better. I feel like it's very random, where sometimes you get a lot of rare, sometimes you don't. Such is life. Yeah, and I think for fish, no, sorry, for flowers, I could actually make a flower minigame at game. Imagine you have to plant flowers and take care of them. You have to fish, you have to water them with a bucket twice a day, else they will die. Could be fun. No, but I don't think I want to add any FOMO aspects, and that's fear of missing out. Because that's just not how we roll. I want people to log on when they actually want to. Or when I say to. I think that's the best, when people want to log on, then they can. Oh, we got the crate. Hell yes. Let's see, will it give me the key? It did! It gave me the key! Yes! Okay, that seems very try-hard. I wouldn't. I generally wouldn't put bleach because I have a cat. Don't you have a cat too? Am I mistaken? Wouldn't it... I don't know how they react to it. Maybe I'm worrying for no reason. I just know my cat, she had quite a fight with the plant. She was up and just hitting it, spam attacking. Like mashing the attack button. Really show that plant who's boss. It was fun. Really fun to watch. And she was up standing on 2 feet to really smell the top of it. So I feel like if I poured bleach into the plant, because I know she's also biting it and so on, I don't know how safe that is for a cat. I have no clue. Like, when I say I don't know, I'm not suggesting it's unsafe. I just actually don't know. But luckily cats are very resilient. caught that too early. Oh no, catch fish. But no rare fish at all. It makes me think I've broken it. That could be fun. Yeah, that's true. I mean, cats are also picky of where they get their water. I think. But you could wish that they like the bleach smell. I don't know, maybe that's a thing. And if they like the smell, well, they might just attempt to chew on it. I don't know how dangerous it is, or if it's even a factor. I mean, if your cat only sniffs it, probably very low risk. But it's an interesting thing, because I know some flowers are also dangerous for cats. So I on purpose bought flowers that are, I wouldn't say they're safe for cats, but they are, at least according to my sister that helped me buy them. They are at the very least not dangerous to them. So she shouldn't eat them, and I've placed them away from her. But she won't die, probably. That's the sort of safety standards we operate with. Oh, damn. And I know so many vases. I don't know. They have so much memory in them. It's all the flowers throughout the years. Yeah, I feel like that would be... And plus, it's very dangerous when a cat breaks glass. Because, yeah, they could get it up their paws. And that could inhibit them quite a bit. I feel like. But you're right. Cats, they are designed to break stuff. I swear. I don't know why they don't do more product testing. Just give your product to a cat and see how fast it breaks. It's gonna get shoved off the table. But I know one person on the server is actually making this sort of fishing outpost. And I think we want to make a warp there and move all the fishing stuff there. I think that's going to be fun to have some more community fishing. And I'm kind of suspecting I broke the rare fish if I never get one again. I just beat the file. They should be working, at least. The weight is 10. What's the weight of common? Yeah, they should be 1 in 10, actually. I feel like I've fished enough to hit that. But of course, the way chance works in general, I could just fish for ages and not hit it. Very unfortunately. But you never know. Maybe I have broken it. At least I'm beta testing it now. No, I feel like I can't have broken it. Because I recently got a rare. It's not that long ago. Okay, it is a while ago. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the weight on commons is definitely higher than rare. Very nice. I think ages ago my cat broke a... No, not broke. She knocked over a glass of water on my keyboard. That was a bit unfortunate. Nothing happened, but it's a bit unfortunate. Since then I didn't place water on my desk. I only do it in bottles now. So you can knock those over and nothing bad happens. Okay. At least junk still works. That's something. No, there's a drowned. Eh. So my cat has begun mainly laying on me. He just comes over and steps up. Go away, drowned. I have fish to catch. I don't want to catch the drowned. Perfect. This is how you fish. Keep away the drowned. Oh, that sounds awful. So my cat actually turned off my PC, and in Windows there's a setting in power options where you can change the behavior of what your power button does. So I just turned it off, and now it can't turn off the PC. So she hasn't turned it off since. It is a very nice trick. I'm suspecting something's wrong with the rarity. I'll just double check. Complete. So let's see. Did I mess up the fish? Because if I messed up the syntax, it could be silently just failing. Wood. Okay. Could that actually be why? That would be awful. Let's try both. Catch type both. No, that's not why. Both. Well, I found one mistake. It's not really a mistake, but it's not uppercase where it should be. I don't think that's it. I mean, we could try reordering the rare. Just real quick, because I feel like it has the wrong order of stuff, actually. But it's not very wrong. Just a tiny bit wrong. So let's just do the same fixes for the legendary and epic. Just want to make sure everything technically works. And then in theory we can try it. You bought a cover? No, Von Trier. It's a default Windows option. Oh, I think it's fine. At least they sell covers. I think a cover is a more fun option. You can get the ones that look like a nuclear cover, so you open it and like a bomb almost. Oops, I definitely messed that up. Okay. Let's see. I need to restore that quickly. Okay, that looks right. Let's see, so we do this, and this, and this. Perfect. EMF admin reload. So in theory I fixed it, and now you should be able to get non-common. In theory. It's very heavily theory. I feel like there's a good chance that it doesn't work still. So at least you can get normal fish. But it should be 1 in 10 for rare. roughly. And 1 in 100 for legendary, and I think 1 in 5 for epic. Sorry, 5 in 100. I said them all wrong. But now we just have to fish to test it. I might disable getting the normal fish, not gonna lie. I feel like it's a bit excessive. Yeah, I think the normal fish is competing with it. And I don't really need people to get the normal fish. Let's just, I think just we disable that. Okay, that doesn't matter. We can keep doing this. Let's hope it works eventually. I should get a rare eventually. And once I get a rare, I will be happy. Then I know it works. That's always something. That's a common sea snail. Yeah, honestly, one day, if the server becomes very big, I should take the time to make a resource pack and reskin all the fish and so on. To actually match their names. That could be cool. I could make custom item models for them. And I feel like with custom item models, that would be so cool. Just having all of the different models. I think a good example is if you know of the server Windcraft, they do a lot of custom models. I think that's what works really well for them. It makes people live into the experience and... Well, unfortunately I don't have a whole team of artists. So for me it's a bit more difficult. But you never know the future. You never know what idle SMP is gonna become. I think that's the fun part. Just keep adding stuff and see where it goes. Sail with the wind, so to say. So that's 4 common. Could it be that I've enabled permissions by accident? And I need to give default permissions set. It's EMF, I think. But rarity? I don't know. Does that help? I don't think that helps. Yeah, it's not that long since I caught something rare, so it should still exist. Unless I've totally messed up the config files. Which is technically possible. So they start with fish. This also starts with fish, but on another line. No, never mind. Yeah, everything should work. Yeah, technically speaking, I do have backups enough to restore in case I did actually mess up the rest. Maybe that's why I'm receiving normal fish, where it tries to give me a fish from the other pools, but it isn't working. Let me just look into the files more. Maybe rare is just really rare. More rare than I thought. It's possible. Let me just inspect the junk variety. So one thing I can do is I can just try and up the weight of rare fish just once and I'll throw them out. Just want to see if it actually works. Because I am starting to suspect something is wrong. I feel like we should have gotten some rare fish. I've fished a lot. So now the weight is a lot. Okay, we do get rare fish. That means it works. I'm just super unlucky. Perfect. What was the rate ahead of time? I think it was 10, that's fine. So everything works. Okay. So at least the fish work. And I did promise to throw it out. So I shall. I already had that one, so that is perfect. But maybe the balance is off. Let's see if we reduce the weight of commons a tiny bit. Just wanna give the others a chance to show up. Feel like that would help. But yeah, rare is actually quite common, uncommon. But it's kind of a balancing game where if I make rare too common, now I'm ruining the fish economy. It's gonna be too common, but if I make it too rare, I'm gonna fish like 200 fish and don't get it. That also doesn't work very well. So it is a balance, as with everything in life. Oh, I can sell the fish. No, that's the reload. Oops. I can sell the fish. And throw these out. I like the slippery fish. It gives me speed. Oh, we got a crate. Do like me some crates. More blob blob keys. Always like my blob blob keys. But yeah, rare should actually be 1 in 10. So it is quite miraculous that... Oh, okay, a fishing rod. But that I'm not seeing any of it, basically. It's definitely not common to be this unlucky. Oh well, we endure. I want a rare. I don't want to stop before I get a rare. Does not matter how long it takes. We must get a rare. I'm getting normal fish weirdly. It could actually be that the non-normal fish I get is me having the rare config wrong, actually. Just take a look quickly. I'm almost considering reverting to a version I know works. So the version before I did some more edits, because I feel like I broke something with how it's behaving. I'm not sure what I broke though. That's the next mystery. But something's broken. I do have the versions before this, although... Let me take a look. It could be because I'm reloading it weirdly. List. List fish. Rare. So we definitely have all the rare fish. But I can't explain how you can get normal fish. That's the weird thing to me. Because that shouldn't be a thing. Let's see if vanilla fishing is if I messed up the config elsewhere. Oh, okay. That doesn't solve it. They have the permission. Well, let's still disable this. Okay, so I can't spawn them in. I feel like there was an arrow. That's a big hint. Okay, I'm onto something. Oh, that's why. Okay, so all the rare fish are broken. Okay, so I think I actually have broken them. I'm actually onto something. I'm not going insane. Let's fix them. It's good that I'm the only person online, because it would be brutal for someone else to encounter this. It finally makes sense. Okay, let's copy the message from console. So it is actually wrong. So the issue is that I'm specifying the format wrong. I'm using I'm using colons instead of commas. Let's see. But but it should know that command actually. So it's the item amount. Oh, I see. So I think every single time I've caught a non-common fish, where it's just been a normal fish from the ocean, I think every single time it's been a rare or above, where it's not registered because it fails. That's really annoying. Oh well. So I've specified the item quantity wrong and the player syntax wrong. And I think if I fix those, we should really see the fishing update come to life. Because those are wrong. And then I need to correct the epic and legendary as well. But those are a lot smaller than the rare. We'll do the rare first. Then we do the epic as well. So let's fix those as well. And let's patch in the corrected rare. So we actually have it working. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. And finally I can fish properly. So let's look through. This looks correct. Perfect. Now we just need to fix the epic and legendary. And then we are actually in the goal. Unfortunately, it's taking a bit of time to replace everything. I need to do it properly. Oh, and the whole issue is just the item rewards. So every fish that gave an effect or item reward seems to be broken. And that's why it never works. Yeah, I can even see it. It's at least we solved the mystery. It could be worse. And then and the reason it worked when I put the chance so high is probably because it was trying to give me a rare every time. And eventually it hit one of the rares that wasn't bugged. And I think that's why it's so astronomically low chance that I get one that isn't bugged. Well, this is taking a bit. At least I can test if the rares are gonna be caught now. I mean, if I catch a rare, naturally it's gonna be working. I could also test it via the admin method, but I really just want to catch a rare. And I think this has solved it. Yeah, that's a rare instantly. And it's a leatherfish, and it gave me resistance. It works! And it gave me 10 leather. I mean, that's genius. Okay, that explains so much. So we have it working. I don't know how long it was broken, actually. I suspect a lot of people have fished for no reason. I should announce it. Yeah, now I'm getting all of the cool fish. Oh, that's awful. So let's fix the epic next. I think if we just fix one at a time, it's gonna be very nice. And then let's announce this quickly to the community. Perfect. So now I just need to fix the epic and then fix the legendary. And then we can finally get all of the fish that we deserve. I think every single... I've caught probably, I would say 20 non-common fish that I should have gotten. Oh well. I could have been rich. I really like that it gives you resistance for 5 minutes. It's actually quite good. But it's balanced in the way that you need to fish to get it. So you can't really save it, unlike the haste fish. So I feel like that balances it quite well, actually. That's perfect. Why is this taking so long? Okay, it's okay. So we have the epic fished. Yeah, it's fished. No, it's fixed. And next is fixing the legendary one. At least I can reload that. So now we can even get epic. And I did decrease the weight of common. I'll probably undo that because I did like it before. I just decreased it in despair. So I think rares are a bit too common now. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that value immediately. And then I'm quickly gonna do a scan of my file. Of this file just to see if there's any normal fish that are broken. No, none of them give items, so none of them are broken. What about the junk fish? None of them are broken. Very good. Very satisfied about that. So I think we just need to fix the legendary ones. And then everything should actually be working. I haven't looked in my bamboo farm for ages. Are the minecarts still running? 1. There should be 2. And they should come almost at the same time. Yep, there's the other one. That's so cool. Well, back to fishing. Now I can finally actually catch fish. God, that's awful. I fished probably for an hour without being able to actually catch anything. And I just didn't know. Oh, that's awful. That's what I get for doing bad. Well, now all the fish should actually be working. I don't know if the EXP syntax works. I don't really want to test it. Unless I have any I can test safely. Without any side effects. Let's see. Yeah, I can test the emerald fish. So if we do EMF fish, admin, list fish, legendary, then we can try the emerald fish. Okay, everything definitely works. I will need to just effect clear myself. And then I will need to relog so you can't read all the fish so we don't spoil them. But it definitely works and I am so happy now. Finally everything works. Ah, that took some fighting. But now I'm really excited to fish. Because now I know I can actually get the fish. Instead of it bugging. And I can sell my leather fish. So I really tried bait. You can see I got an anemone now. And it gave me a poison. And some tube coral. And brain coral. So the whole idea behind a lot of these is to give positives and to give items. So tube coral and brain coral would be very difficult to find. But now, yeah, it's working. And there's also neverite fish for the legendary ones. And I think that's what makes it so fun. You can actually make it to quite endgame Minecraft with just fish. If you wanted to. I think it would be a fun challenge. To see how far you can get only fishing. I can't wait to catch the fish that just kills me. I could also spoil another type of fish. There are actually fish that just teleport you in some random direction. In theory, if they work. I haven't tested them. Testing is overrated. Sucky map. I really like this now. Oh, I got a legendary neverite fish. And you can see it actually spawned a neverite ingot. And this also works as a neverite ingot. As you might be able to tell. So you technically get 2 ingots via it. And now I'm number 1. Number 1 spot. Yeah, it might be too overpowered. I don't really care. But yeah, this is one of the fish where it's like, do you sell it? Because you can technically use it. It is a netherite ingot. It's kind of a fun dilemma. For me, I don't need it, so I would just sell it. Oh, 2,000. Now that's money. That's 27 diamonds worth. Just from fishing a bit, and I got a netherite ingot. And I have the keys. Let's go open the keys. Let's see how much we get. If we get anything rare. 3 diamonds. 2 diamonds. 1 diamond. And a flying rod. So, I haven't tested if these work. They should, yeah. So you can see it has 25 uses and it's just a fun little rod. It's not that overpowered. Because it only has 25 uses. You can also get one with 100, but yeah, the idea is you just fish and you go that way. Poop, boom, zoom. Sort of grappling hook, you can imagine. Except it can also fish you onto stuff. So if you use it the right way, it's actually quite convenient for just traveling around. But, you know, it will break in a tiny bit. Yeah, there it goes. 25 uses. So yeah, I mean, I've made riches from fishing. It's really profitable now. And I think having an alternative to going to the Nether is so nice. Because I think a lot of people are very intimidated by the Nether, but they want Netherite. They just don't want to mine it because it sucks. But I think this method doesn't suck, and it's not that rare. It is rare. I got very lucky, to be honest. I do feel like I was deserved the luck. After so many catches went wrong, then finally one actually works. Which I do appreciate. Yeah, I mean, I understand being a science fish. There's so many more fish to find. I've only shown one legendary and I can tell you there's so many types of fish. Ooh, a goldfish. So you can see it gives you some golden nuggets. It's fun. No, I'm not cheating. It's so fun. Now I'm finally having fun fishing. Before I wasn't having fun. Not gonna lie, 1 hour of just common fish. Beating a record, but he can't. Don't tell him. Ooh, a rare coral. Yay! And you can see I got some brain coral this time, so it's entirely random. It's so nice to get some random coral. Because, well, the alternative is finding a coral. Why am I not in the leaderboard? It reads it by accident. I blame Santa Claus. Perfect. He's not gonna think it's me. You should. I'll find the pictures. Mirasın. No from. Oh, I can't search because I'm in streamer mode. Oh well. No. Yeah, I removed the bait because it's not working. And I suspect it's our tracks that plug in conflicting with it. And I don't really know what to do about it. I could remove stats. I don't think he's watching. Oh well. I should also put that I'm streaming. He can't see that I'm streaming. We'll just pretend like he can hear me. We'll be all fine. Yeah, the bait is meant that you apply it to your fishing rod and then it's actually getting used. And then it increases the chances of stuff. Oh, an amethyst fish. This is fun now. But I think if you're first coming on in a few days, when you did electric eel and you can see it zapped me. And then it gave me speed. It's fun. I think it collects so many fun stuff now. And because I got a sapfish, I got a lightning rod. I mean, it's the whole adding more sources of items. Got a blob key. Yes. Oh, I got a prismarine fish. So nice. I really like getting all of these random items. No tag. Tag this. Damn, 2 keys. Stooping them. So one thing you can do with items, and it's an anti-dupe technique that a lot of servers employ, is because when you dupe items, it duplicates the MBT data usually. Like the data behind the item, that's the whole point, you dupe the item. It's one. But since you're duping the items, you also dupe the data. And if you attach a unique ID to every single item that ever is made, then, well, why do you have 2 of those items? That can only mean duplication. So that's one way a lot of servers detect it, if new methods. Yeah, fishing is really profitable now. I think it might rival diamond mining if you get a bit lucky. It really depends how you value the items. For example, I got 2 netherite ingots. I think time-wise, that's a huge save. Even if it took 1 hour because of the unlock. I feel like I've landed on something where I'm quite happy with the fishing. I wish I had made it better from the start. I think if I could go back, that's one thing. And since I caught, I don't know what I caught. I caught the prismarine fish. I have conduit power, which means I can swim crazy. Damn. I can swim crazy. Also, this is fun. We're gonna teleport to him because that fish does something fun. He's glowing. Oh, what does that? It does more than that. Yeah, it makes you glow. I really like that it makes him glow. It also gives him a beacon and a nib. Yeah. Okay, it's a bit too OP maybe, but... So that's one way to ruin the beacon market. I should make a shulker fish. Just give you 5 shulker boxes. But I feel like that's the fun. I wouldn't say getting 3 beacons is balanced. I might have to revisit that to just giving... Ooh, a glowing. And that means I get more effects. Now I have glowing. So now I'm glowing as well. And some glowing sacks. I will rebalance the beacon a bit. Just steal them from him. There we go, he can only get 1. Just take backseas. It's too overpowered. Let's fix it. Does it give 2? It's not meant to. How did it give him 2? Never stop. Oh, I wrote 2 by accident. Let's remove the beacon and just give 1. Yes. Reload. Perfect. Balanced. I mean, it's not balanced. It still gives 2 nether stars because you can use the fish as a star too. But there you will begin this territory. Is it worth it? Do you need it? So I kind of like that. Oh, an epic crab. And then I got spider eyes. I must say I really like this. Where did the crab go? There it is. It's an epic crab. Did I fix the weighting? Just to make sure I haven't messed it up by accident. I did. Perfect. Let's just do... Where's my EMF so low? There it is. 600. Yeah, I've made spawn so nice. And we get insects. It just makes sense. I think all of these small block additions, they add so much fun to the fishing system. Because now it suddenly is rewarding to fish. I will admit, I still need to balance some of it. Because some of it might not be that balanced. I mean, getting 2 beacons is a bit much, but I would actually argue that, I mean, if you were to go to the Nether and defeat river skeletons in the river, it's not that much work. It is that much work. Maybe I should nerf it to the ground. I wish there was better ways of giving half items. I could give vouchers, of course, but I mean... Actually, I don't think this music is copyright free. But I do think we're allowed to use Minecraft music. But I will probably stop my stream for now. Thank you for coming. It has been amazing. Now the fishing system works. It's working in full degrees as I intended it to. Only took 1 hour of fishing nothing up to insist on it being wrong. Oh well, rather late than never.